informative for Bibia Kwabason Quando by Daily Update TV. So Hanaba Benya training sir. Koso Yasa Fenina is in the Dicana by no book and so now I subscribe my snake news be an Oshibia open notification or phones no Babashe. I think so bit Miss Washama down for so and Biashe. Yes, I'm young coins and Kelvin till like you can see me no sheep on you can say yes, I'm Bawumia and the accident once and be a banana no she. Okay, so I first sad when Samira Bawumia and watches or survive was accident knows or seeing copy saying oh we know and say or some not so in film watching ye Monya Kumasi Road Ebony I can asima Yankubon Fan currency Ebony and I just or no cramp no or play in particular organic so or no cramp or some chance I ebony no that quite nani ko ebony into way ya saying ya part says you know survive we no can say Bawumia Hernia is I say I fly into a UK or near a cohen on Yaria and Sakolamo Bagana. We need information be to the emotion, but I can not go to Kevin Tiller. A ban every day or the third no report on Wednesday. Yeah, try and come on.
The new fusa dancing. The new fusa dancing. Now, almost to social media, almost person be the NDC girls. So NDC na muhu in 1992 no enye bi ni o. Sa NDC na mo tolerate mo atamels time no enye bi ni o. Sa NDC we no omo mam fa mo hu nchamu o. Ewrade Yankopon. Me say mo NDC for MPP for man ne sa mo communicators na mo nufu sa dancing na mo titi social media din kwa mo jin say mo betuma ba social media abe body shame nkofo NDC for sa NDC we omo nya 1992 NDC no omo nya da ho mo nya serious ohun mo nya serious ohun on so mo starting kwasa 7 no 24 hours mo twa so na nke de mo ahen mo pictures ba be kire wiase sa da akuno sa girl bi na oni mbema 9 awo nkwara 9 te say oni na oye chief dako farms girl no sa da aku se de ne nufu se anti muni dance no me say mon kan che ne say oni de oni number no omo ye jacksa mon start se mo body shame e ho na me se ma deja ma hen mu ne ba beto national TV so moa mo jin se mon kwa mo license to talk shit and ya MPP ni otumi ni obi o class wa bon jimi or join the MPP na agency odi nyansa moa ya ne mo na tena classrooms utumi ni obi tena classroom unim sa koya bon ye jimi oni bra papa bia ade abechi sha we MPP ni o oni ne e ka Ghana sema na obeso akise odi nyansa hwe wo da akọ farms di no wo be kire me so odi nyansa mo bodam me say mo de mo pa sa body shame no mo start me meje fight na ya mama no e ho na mo say ya na me ya NDC ni ba kwa na we Jimmy I will tell you said the oh ya na Jimmy sem sa banche botton na oya Central Regional Communication that sa banche botton I made her understand me when it comes to my job when it comes to say oh ya ready for facts na bra na okay so be dia to be di watem okay so the facts be share so internet ya no ye mo bia intimidate you sa de munyi mfiri mutrim sa 1998 politics atamels politics nana ye beta tata na ekufo de jimi professor do nothing odidi atatem na mo titi radio so e de be katakata so no ye ne ente sa o my respect I be ma 100 respect now shege reason kitu bi abo so ye ne baranzu ne dai trim ye de betwa wachi me see who show your respect you be show respect ba o kire say o be shege reason be kire say ye de baranzu dai trim ye de ya no ne west ye de be show enti mon kwase ade na mo sare se mo jai mon kanche Samira no one de opa onko satare no obogu de abesi Ghana now ma menchira ma de foforo.
And that is a major transformation. And maybe a lot of people sometimes don't even appreciate what the impact of the Ghana card is. But if you gave me 1,000 interchanges and a Ghana card, I'll choose the Ghana card because it has more impact.
Samira no way. Ukunu oya John. Bawumia oya John. Onya John oya John. Ojina TV so ka che nyina say Ꝁnộcꝁ bridge Ꝁnộcꝁ papa Se obeye kwan de anka obeye Ghana card. Kwasiato we lucky na go so. Me say accident in this year no. More sacrifice uncle. Next time you will not survive it. Now Ojin say Ghana for Jimmy. The people paying taxes to Ukunu no. Mobedi president 2017 na Ukunu netro buy na mobetna UK. Ana mantna Ghana. Me say that accident that happened over the weekend. Me, I don't feel pity for anybody. Politicians, I don't feel pity for any of them. Me. As I sit here, a Ghanaian politician, especially an MPP politician, the man who for the past 8 years, I don't feel pity. So I don't feel anything in me. Because you people are supposed to do the right thing for lives to be saved. Now, Samira, yeah. Nipa na omufri Kumase bankran a eye Ebony munyina omuwuye no Samira o chan Ebony. At least Ebony was talented and she was feeding on her talent. O dia na wo. Inti ya me ya se meti accident no survive ye. Anka uya anka Bawumia badwene se sa na ekwan ye chen Ghana card for now. Kwasiafo. Because sa ekwan na se wo Ghana nkofo koba ewu no ye nyina busuafo tumi wu. Na Samira wo Ocha mebusuani ana. Ocha mebusuani ono so air force akwan so akowu ana. No. So it is my prayer that more motive power ya this sika mu 8 years e wo se mo ye kwan mo ye nyoma mo choose Ghana card no you people should die from road accidents. She obeka se Kelvin uti mo den ewu onya de enfa so nipa yemfa ewu so mebusuafo. Mebusuani sori anopa na otua taxes osori anopa na otua taxes osori de bia na otua taxes na nkwasiafo ya omumbo brada TV na ende ba ku wu a eye wo ya na me humo asofo na mukogina sori dem say yembo mpa ye ma ye president yembo mpa ye ma politician so mu ye jimifo o bompa ye ma politician so onye den na ye tie say yesi ade odima mpa ye the president show ye wonsa Odi ekufu ado shem Nyankopon sa. Me se odi dey odi nana danko ekufu ado napo ene MPP fo odi omo ye den odi omo hye Nyankopon sa. Se omo ye den Nyankopon bo omo ho bai na we. Nyankopon na owosoro no. Ono kura na owosoro na ye hu ne da no. Between one no one no. There is a contract. So when osom na mosom no montiase. Onyankopon na unhu ne da. Onyankopon na wosom no no. Ochekere wo no anase obo wo no. Or Krompen will say he needs to have a contract with you. Do you know what that thing is? Sa contract no is to keep you in check. And then Onyankopon said these are the 10 commandments. Ubuswa, you have a problem. Into why would I give a politician work to do as a physical being? Yet yes, I see you're too many spirit in our contract. Between us and God, we have a contract we follow religiously. Yet you're tight if we say we don't want to break any of the rules in the contract. Onyame se me emfa ye yirechi ye mpese onyame bofu contract reginanti we try people don't do that. Onyankopon se menwia onyonko ade menkum nua. So even the person we have not seen before, we are trying our best from our part to adhere to the contract. Now how much more man you can see who was born by a woman? You have given a contract. There is a contract between wo and nipa. Now I catch and say my part of the contract is to pay my taxes. Common sense 1 + 1. My part is to pay my taxes. Your part is to take the taxes, pay yourself, and deliver. Finished. Don't make politics complex. Don't make this complicated. Our contract with our government, with the president and his appointees, one. Our part is to pay our taxes. Your tonsia, your indirect tax. Your toka, your tax. Your GBB report, your tax is 1. We have fulfilled our part. And the taxes we have even paid. You see, you beat your hoka. Fadidi. Oh, we are. Now, sa tax no. Ebo me ho ban se de be ya me tu kwan a me wu. Ye kwan no. When you are katua. Je also de kan no so a wedi. Na kwase ampan wo akonya accident wu a na me ntena hambo mpa ye se ye me yasa Samira wu. Wa bodam. Bible na wo kan no won tia se o. Bible na mo kenkan mo ana mo ntiase ohun ana mo dwen say mentina asofo no etwiti mu sem ponche no Bible na kuta no ana mo ntiase mo kan Bible ne keke eni ntina mu wu ma menche bi nchro ma menchro the Bible, the Quran, and then be ade kitu bi a chom ohun obetena ase aka say you are being manipulated by what is in your brain and how you manage it. The doubt sim no, the way you manage it, and then the back be abeko. Now, this word, let me use this word. God is nowhere. Mr. S, put these two words on the paper and send to me right now. One, write it boldly. God is nowhere. And then the next sentence on the same paper, God we can write over to my God is nowhere. Then the second one, right? God is now here. Bring me these two. I think that will make sense. God is nowhere. Let's show another one. God is now here. God is now here. You get 4 words. God is nowhere. And also you get 3. God is nowhere. You get 3. Mr. S, put it on the paper. God is nowhere. God is now here. Na meka asemiche Ghana for. Mama ma obi mfa religion in Jimmy wo. Bawumia Samira wuya, she deserved it because she had every opportunity to fix the road. Her husband had to fix the road. The taxes were paid for these things to be corrected. Senebeya obia honka. Na mena mebusu ni wu na minsu. Now because they gave you a title so a vice president you need to uwa ayasem Kesi oh bottom. What extraordinary thing have you done for us to say dear oh yeah they been see that. So she should have died. And every politician, whether NDC or MPP, when you have the power and you have that opportunity to help, now you have to die from the things you neglected because you have been given a responsibility. There is a contract between the people and you. The same way there's a contract between you and God. But why are we adhering to the contract between us and God? Because you know there's a contract. So why is it a contract between you and the government? You don't want the government to feel the consequences when they fail on their side, when they fail to fulfill their side of the contract. Mr. Get me that. If you can do that for me right now. Na me check Ghana for say sa nkwase ewo na yesoso Ghana say we die nipa obi anya foforo nche obi awo. Mr. Get me. I want to put it on the screen. Let me check Ghana for BB. Everything is here. You need to control this. You need to control your brain. Don't make some fool force something on you. Now, when you say God is now here, and when you say God is nowhere, Anka, I was screen this one, and it be easy for me to explain. In fact, let me see if I can do this. Mr. P, Mr. S, I was trying to see if you guys can get me this, but let me see if I can put this on my phone and take a screenshot. I think I can do it this way. The religion na we need to understand our religion and almost use religion and that thing we study, that thing that has been guiding us ever seen there. And I am not going to be selective. Say wait. Thank you, Mr. S. Thank you. It just came through. Now, let's share a little bit here. Something small. Now, who say you are your God. You are God. No one can speak to God. You speak to yourself, which is God. Anything man is creating for you, it was created by man to satisfy he or himself. He did that to satisfy himself. And the Bible even tells us that God created us in his own image. It means that you are God. Now you see these two words. It just came and I need to explain it to you. Now I'm what to religion I say. God is nowhere. God is now here. Do you know these words? These words, it can change the destiny of Christians and Muslims across the world. The Bible and the Quran we have been reading, especially the Bible. I'm paying you on Samira. Omunya kwaino, omuntuma anya kwaino. Sa kwan ya Bawumia ko kaswa. O jimi no ho no. Uni nipa dodo omu wo sa kwan ne so. Na Bawumia wo chen omo ana. Ana NDC politicians omo chen sa ankofo no. 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 We need to treat everybody the same. We need to let them understand. Say bibi sa ato omo a enemy asua nyansa. Intimi as a city here, you can say Samira konya accident wu. Adan ekwan ne nye na bibi na so for 8 years if they had fixed the roads, sankwasi wo we nsi. This is the vice president. Or koye campaign o we are santimemu. Intimi tina ha na obi a me feed no, me man the police. How many of you in Ghana and more police escorts? Samira will be. Eye emma mo kejeti aton ade why na police leading echi Samira will be. Why na soldier ni kuta ne bag Samira will be. Why na etua ne ka over 100,000 Ghana a month Samira nya sasika no. Why na V8 20 edi nechi Samira mumuza Samira se obegina ho no ede na waya ma asantema ni kunu no after mutua to mfie nwotwe ede na waye na nkwase asema begina ho se ye de ye me bedi first lady a me se wo firi he wo dagati na okodi frafra fo hineda wo asantini akodi ahunafo hene da me see wo mfantini akodi hene akodi asante hene da wo koni akoya frafra hene anase kusase hene da abo
Tiffany Ashefo we no and already a auditor a general reporter for a year 2022 months and semi no can say sa auditor general report na babonte no entronkwan because I pa kona oda no I confess I criminal because of put the Bawumia ne chrono ni atade wa bem some put. Now this a auditor general report no on the team no munya da je e ready 600 pages are enyas no medi no mo say Bawumia Akroma then o kasa ka say John Dramani hama e kasa no o kan say a years oba bem a 2025 say January na oswere ina mafo be hu se bibi sesa because ka obetwe no o meche live ama Ghana fo nyina ehu sika o moja to ho o meche live ama obi ehu and no Kelvin tell ka say and mani onye John Dramani Mahama mujide se ampani ampa so ba Ghana wesesa o re kamuni nguti ne ba ne de nkomo twetwe no apa na wi
ofunu ufiri ena wo be kire nipa a o medi yeso oto shensa fry top bottle abegina ena mini anam yenin se me se ka kire okuru so ombra kajetia me kan kire ma ne se central market no wie mon kwasia politics no aka 10 months munga mu bia mu be hu no Ghana no oh me se die mo ba be hu Ghana no. All right, and I want to let you people know. Ana sembi wa ele straight. Ye be si Ghana no. All right. Now and I just want to briefly speak on something. 6:30. That is 11:30 in Ghana. Good timing. Now Samira ni make a bag nkwa won V8 edem. Abegina Kumasi say yenya first lady. Who free him? Who address be na obo. Now Auditor General at the 2022 audit report aba. Now in the yenya time and can report nyina ba me show how dangerous bibianko fu edi abedu. And the audit service and I said the Auditor General no or protect MPP aban. There was one thing we did. Me team we took our time to read the 600-page audit report. 600-page audit report. Nega say Auditor General's reporter. Aban in Juma sebi omu nyina ya maye Juma aban Juma different Ghana sika ena omu di Juma ena saa in Juma ko ni nyina no e wo se afibia no omu kire ye sika omu gifri ye ho no de omu di ye nti eye ekuo bi eye aban adwuma GMPC, TOR, BOST, Cocoa Board, Ghana Health Service hospitals or say obia ebekre Ghana for etwo na omde maaye no dwuma ye didi enie emfaso ye nya ya na kai boy ni and friend of the Auditor General's report. Now yenyabutre over the weekend go through the whole report 2022. That the interesting thing is the Auditor General of Ghana, I can say on record, he's a thief, he's a criminal. The Auditor General is a criminal. The Auditor General, the 2022 report where we're releasing, were protecting a byway. See, let me tell you. All the government institutions are here say the Auditor General decided not to go and investigate or audit these people. Dear Menewo ehun hia no eno na 2022 Auditor General ejinaso. And so interestingly so sa audit 2022 audit we no when you even go inside this the detailed part no is the worst. Like Osha the kind of a year reporter Auditor General atro specific institutions and how weak and how bad or presenting report now. The Auditor General's job is basically to protect this corrupt government. You and I know that Kronoa Abanwe Aboye through different institutions. And you and I know, say, you bet me busa say department way, institution way, omonkrata way. The Auditor General was very selective about Baby Obeko. About the opesa yehu. If we say so oko where it is sensitive, a crony be say no. Now because they want to protect Bawumia, because they don't want Ghanaians to be questioning their rot, no. Anything I like John Mahama's message, I'll say the moment a Ghana for betwama NDC, no, they will telecast it live. Yen be Ghana sikasem on live TV. On live TV. A report will be read by the Auditor General, the Accountant General. Sika ewohoni sika eko. Any sika amount for end to me accounted for we need to take. And then a man may need John Mahama the second coming way. Because it cannot be a norm being say kwasi biaba be disika na ban free power na bibia call. No, we need to know where we are before we move forward. In disobedience saka sika now say a I was say a it that particular statement alone is basically the first step to kill corruption. If we have a commission that is sitting down 24/7 on live TV telling us where and where our money went, this is how much was left in this consolidated. Sika ye ye way. Na ye nyina hu say, "Hey, Ekufu ad record do jatu woni ese ne be ya. Ye betume chesi obi a wafa Ghana sika edi." Instead John Mahama catch say, "It is imperative, important for us to consider these things are first step and ye take as a nation." It will be a norm. Say aban sisa I will see a bien krate ma Ghana fo nyina ehu. If you say you to meet na krom ha na obi atwatro oh me buy na sika ni ho me buy mamentu we and say nipa no omo bra bo asesa omo to hotels omo wie sika corruption no but see ane de obeto ye nie na wo kɔ no de ugya ye nie na sika we fa he ansa na yakoye nim. Now mamencha ma de kakra bi now anka obebusa ho say the Auditor General kwa abontene he's combing the whole country, going to very sensitive institutions and doing what? Checking the various agencies. Na ode krata church sikasemni ade. Inke we expect to say anka audit service, anka omoko bibi to say Ministry of Health. So omaka say omo ye nationwide. They are doing serious auditor. Or sanka ohu bibi to say oh a year health ministry no COVID-19 sikana ba no Auditor General ye ne audit no saying ne kwasha ha we ne kwasha ha we na yayira we na yehu. You expect something like that because that's where the chunk of the money went. Oko bibi to say ebia Ministry of Finance and also oko bibi to say ebia religions and whatever cathedral sika no audit na almost so on cathedral because at this point they say cathedral ye Ghana sika omo wi Ghana sika You want to see cathedral audit, no, Auditor General, this is where the money went. This is where we have to look. Now, when you go into the audit report, the most important thing I also say, you'll be shocked the kind of institutions are the audit or the Auditor General ever here. That is the 2022 Auditor General's report. Now, I'm look at this. Say, Ubie report now. Shadi biwa. If you ever publish it, you people can go read it. Ebe wanwa, ebe osre, urebe ho. Now, when you go to part 1, a summary of findings and recommendations. Know about part 2, summary of findings and recommendation by ministries. Then know about number 3, part 2. About part 3, details of findings and recommendations. Okay, ni nyina ho, omo ko ho no, the omo find here, the ministry ni so kai, omo response. Now, because you me read bibia me be sector by sector, baby Auditor General say also ono oko audit. Oh, say oba eye Ministry of Energy. Ministry of Energy. Auditor General say oko audit Electricity Company of Ghana, Bulk Oil Storage and Transportation, Northern Electricity Distribution Company, Petroleum Commission, Ghana National Petroleum Corporation, Volta River Authority, Ghana National Gas Limited Company, Volta River Authority Health Service Limited, Bui Power Authority, National Electrification Scheme, Energy Commission, any Energy Fund, and Nunkwane Adia Okoshemu 2022. In this offer, Ministry of Energy, baby, I'll check books. Now, Oko Ministry of Finance, or say Ghana Export and Import Bank, and near Exim Bank, also more auditing. Oko second one, under Ministry of Finance, Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund, GIIP, or Public Procurement Authority, National Development Planning Commission, also Venture Capital Trust Fund, Minerals Income Investment Fund. Or say, sa institutions we no kratem. Now, Mamichawade. It does not end here. Yebeba abechro in detail no de wom. Oko Ministry of Education, Auditor General say, or baba be okoye auditing. Or say, under educational, or cheke accounting appear Minka University of Skills Training and Entrepreneurial Development. A hono korisho monkratem. Accounting University. A hono korisho monkratem. Under education, the echo nyina no. Auditor General say, oh.
For any information about to just say for a permanent mammoth news echoes and yasam kitwa. Question about John Dramani Castle can say or Bema everyone be obey account or my Auditor General or being strategic now account live from Ghana for Nine who be or no Kansas Auditor General reports never for 2022 because on any team no answer. Season pages or marking can now won't say put Bawumia. We know and a coffee to do man no combat Bawumia sickness be a net be just a buy an enya and get why a mobile a UK a besani enya and get on very serious. We know can say I feel sad for sad survivor for a survivor now I see Samira Bawumia ni daily gasti accident na isi no enya asem ketwa also felt sad by because no was saying Samira Bawumia because only no we sa kwan na so fi mo twini mo nya sa kwan no ofu ye ba no kasa maybe this is some when you check account for a joint and about comments section so bitim so share ama wadam for so nya bia hwe so subscribe no need no book kwan so ye do bi be top idea